Yeah, man. So I'm doing a 100 push-up a day challenge. So if you follow me here or on TikTok, you're gonna see on the shorts tab or on my TikTok every single day I'm gonna be posting myself doing 100 push-ups. I will post a video at the end of the month when I'm done talking about my experience with the challenge and how it aided me, etc., etc. So do look forward to that towards the end of the month. Yo, what's good, guys? It's Danny, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about finding a way to move forward. So when you start to pursue your goals, there's going to be moments where things don't seem clear to you. There's going to be moments where you feel like you just don't have it figured out yet, and that's okay. A lot of the time, being lost in that kind of space of damn, I don't know what I'm about to do next is not the best place to be, but not the worst place to be, because that means that you're lost. You're aware that there's an answer that you don't have yet and that you want to seek it out. So now the only thing to do is seek that answer out. Now, I just notice things don't work out the way you want them to, and it becomes almost easier to just quit. It's just one of those things to where you'll start thinking like, okay, well, I could go back to my old job, or I could go do this, or maybe being this wasn't that bad, or maybe that wasn't that bad. Or even in relationships, like you'll be single for a while and you'll be pursuing a healthier path, and then you'll kind of hit a fork in the road, or you'll hit a bit of a wall, and you'll be like, you know what, maybe that person wasn't so bad. Maybe I will go back. Maybe I will talk to them again. But you have to find a way to just keep going forward. The results you seek, the improvement that you seek, whatever it is that you're seeking is always going to be on that path forward. It's not behind you, it's in front of you. You left for a reason is what I'm trying to say. A lot of the time we forget the reason why we started, and that's what you need to remind yourself of in searching for that way to move forward. That's why you'll see a lot of people say when you want to start a business or when you want to do anything substantial, you need to have a why. You need to have a reason for doing it. And the reason is for moments like this. Your why is important because it's one of those things that will basically instantaneously propel you forward, without fail. You have to instill that coach within you that's gonna push you through that last rep in the gym, that's gonna push you through that lonely night where you really might want to reach out to that person that's not good for you, or you really might want to go back into the fridge and get another meal when you're trying to cut, or you may want to turn on the game after you said that you were only gonna play for an hour. It's tempting. I'm not gonna sit there and say that these temptations aren't there, or that it's easier to go forward than back, or vice versa. But at the end of the day, it's rare that the thing that you're pursuing or the thing that you're trying to gain is going to be behind you. It's rare that you're gonna be like, damn, I left this situation and I was wrong. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, because it does. I'm not saying that you'll never have anything that you genuinely should go back to. But most of the time, when you make your decisions for the betterment of yourself, trust yourself and know it's a good decision, and find a way to move forward and move past the obstacle, as opposed to trying to think of ways to get back to where you were at. Don't think of ways to cushion your failure. Think of ways to start turning your failures into successes. So instead of thinking, damn, I failed, maybe I should go back to this job, it's like, okay, damn, I failed. What did I fail at, and how could I improve that? So that way, going forward, I could afford to make this mistake because I just saw it coming already, and I already counteracted that to the point where the mistake might not even happen. That's the way you kind of want to navigate and go forward. You want to kind of shift the way you speak to yourself and think about yourself. And it's very much easier said than done to go and change the way that you really speak to yourself. But that is what's going to help you move forward the most, because at the end of the day, you are with yourself the most. You are the one that knows your deepest desires, the things that you want to accomplish. You're the one that knows why you're doing what you're doing, even if you can't explain it in words yet. So you really have to be the one to kind of pull yourself up sometimes. I'm not saying that other people can't help. I'm not saying that channels like this can't help. I'm not saying that there's nothing else outside of you that can help you. I'm not saying to solely rely on yourself. But what I am saying is that you have to develop that internal coach.